So I guess this will be a recorded video, or I mean this is live, but it'll stay up on the channel. So um, with that in mind, hello everybody, welcome to the channel. This is Son Nguyen. I'm just saying hi real quick because it's been a while since I've been live. Um, I know there's a lot of people that like to hang out with me when I go live, so it's been a while. If you missed this video, don't worry. The whole point of this video is to let you all know that I will be going live tomorrow. Hi. Hi, Effie. Yes. Hi, Tanaka. This is a bit of like an announcement video. Whoa. Hello, everybody. This is just, Aww. Hi, Margaret. Hi. I think I'm good. Um, I think I'm doing pretty good. Yeah. My sleep is still kind of all messed up, so I ended up going to sleep at like noon today, and it's 7:30 p.m. So I woke up like an hour ago, so I had like 6 hours of sleep. I missed that last comment. Let me go put this video up on my computer so I can see the comments better. Aww. Well, yeah, I wanted to go live. I missed everybody too. Um, I know it's been a while since I've been live, but here I am. And the announcement I'm making here is that I know, I love you too. I love you all. I yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I was up all night for a number of reasons. One, the timing just went that way. Two, I was kind of helping a friend and sort of receiving help from a friend. And then after that, I ended up in a conversation with another friend by the time I got home. And then that kind of blew up into this whole conversation slash thing. Hi, Johan. But how are you all doing? Yeah, I want to know how you're all doing. This December, it's been a week now of December. Today's the 7th where I'm at with my time zone. So, yeah, I was wondering how everyone's doing. But yeah, this is like a quick, I'm just stopping by for a few minutes. I'm gonna go do some yoga and play League of Legends with my friends pretty soon. But yeah, the stopping by is to let all of you know that I will be going live for kind of like a long time tomorrow. So I will be back on here. Nice. Yeah. Just trying is all anyone can ask for. I'm trying my best too. Aw, thanks, Effie. I feel like we're all doing really well. You're all doing great, by the way. It might not feel like that all the time, but I think we are doing a really good job. And honestly, I'm just feeling like really vulnerable, which is most of the time, right? But like, yeah, it's one of those moments where I really feel that kind of like, yeah, it's my like the inner child. I just watched a reading from my friend Lauren, and it was just spot on. It was so good. Setting personal boundaries. Very nice, Effie. I think I did a reading about setting personal boundaries just recently. Um, Only one person is taking it personal, and it's oh yeah. They're taking it personally and respect your boundaries. It's you have a right to set personal boundaries, Effie. So this person giving you a hard time, they might be trying to make you feel bad about your decision of love. They might be telling you this is a hurtful decision when you know you have good intentions. So I see you, I trust you, and I think you have every right to do like any sort of boundary setting that you choose to do. And hi Manya, how are you doing? Yeah, you're welcome, Effie. got your back. Yeah, we are. We are rock stars. We are about 1/4 of the way through December. Still need to see yourself in a higher light. Yes, Johan. Continue to see yourself in a higher light and working on that. Me too. Me too, honestly. Um, but we're getting there. Really slow and dense. It's triggering. Yeah. Do you want to talk about it at all? You don't have to. Just if you want to. I'm here. Yeah, there's been some triggering moments. I actually dealt with somebody who was basically not respecting my boundaries, actually. Yeah, slow. Slow can be a good thing, but yeah, I know what you're all talking about. Like, it's really slow. Really rough spiritual awakening. I'm wishing the best for your awakening. Um, when I'm in these moments and talking to you all, I always want to just go with like, I'm great. But yeah, it's been challenging. Honestly though, it's been pretty good. It's been kind of miraculous. Um, Here and there, things do happen. Yes, that is honestly the case. That's true, Effie. I do like to go live because I notice a lot. Aww. I'm glad. I'm glad you all feel safe here. Exactly. I like to go live and open up this channel, this outlet, because I really feel like you all appreciate it and you all get to open up and get to talk about what's going on and stuff. I really like being here for that kind of reason. And also, I get to talk too. But I never know what to talk about sometimes. But then it just happens. Yesterday, the energies went up in 159. Past year, the highest number was zero point 0.7. This is happening. You might be talking about the Schumann resonance energies or something. It's more challenging as we go within to figure things out. Yes, no matter what, it's inescapable that we cannot avoid the inner work that we will have to do. It's inevitable. Yes. Aww. I'm glad my honesty can be comforting. Yeah. So let's see what's going on with me. Yeah, it's been pretty miraculous. The energy for me. Oh yeah, the respecting boundaries. Yeah, I had an experience as well, Effie, and anyone that this vibes with about. Yeah, setting up healthy boundaries and pretty much everyone respecting them, and then kind of one person in particular taking it very personally the decisions I've made with how I set my boundaries and how I expressed myself with what happened. So yeah, it's not fun when someone does that. Basically, it's like feeling attacked. And I had a different situation earlier this morning with a friend, and this is definitely a friend, versus the person who was attacking me before, which was not a friend. Hi, Taro. I believe you said your name once, but I don't remember. So, um, I'm trying to remember now. Um, and I don't think it's Susan. But hi, Taro. Oh, how are you doing? That feels good on you for still setting boundaries. Yeah, it's definitely good to still set them. The boundaries I set with this person was basically like, I don't want you. I don't want a physical connection with you, in my on my journey. Um, and then they kept going, and so I blocked them. And then they messaged me on a different social media, and I just didn't read it. I deleted the messages and blocked them there. And then they texted me, and they were like, "Did you read my messages?" And I was like, "I did not. Please leave me alone." Were you expressing something similar, Effie? Or is it Or are the boundaries not that set with the person? Didn't want to share your personal space. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good too. December's been interesting, and I've been. Oh, yeah, man, yeah. This person. The term is called gaslighting, I learned. And it's just like. Yeah, it just. I've kind of opened my eyes to like what that means when I like searched it and learned what it meant. I was like, wow, that's what's going on here. This is just straight up toxic and abusive and not okay. And so, yeah, it is a form of manipulation. Yes. New to setting boundaries, stop feeling weird, mean, or coming off as vigilant or as over vigilant. Aw, thanks Effie for your hugs. Especially if you like others to feel good around you. Yeah, I'm definitely proud that I set these boundaries with this person because, yeah, I can't continue to just give my time and energy and my awareness and my attention to this person who's just a straight up bully. It's like I've got people who have good intentions for me that I can give my time and energy to instead. And I can share my experience about what happened to help motivate other people to also step away from gaslighters, basically. People who gaslight you, it can make it difficult for you to leave and step away. Um, so, for any of you who don't know what that term is, basically what it is a form of manipulation in which the person is trying to get you to doubt yourself, basically. They are trying to get you to doubt something about yourself, whether it's your belief about something, your perception of what's happening, um, your own journey, just whatever it is, they're trying to get you to doubt basically who you are in some way or another as a person. Teaches you. Yeah, gaslighters teach you to not trust your own reality. Exactly. Was one of those things you read about that really hit you because yeah, same, man, yeah, same. And it's like, wow. And then they're the same people that if they hear about it, they'll be like, if anything, you're the gaslighter. And then it's like, that's just confirming what they're doing even more. And it's like, just stop. Just no, no more of this. Ah. But yeah, yeah. That whole situation, I'm totally open to sharing it. Generally, very doubtful people. Yeah, yeah, gaslighters are doubtful people themselves, I feel. Or something. They're going through their own thing on their journey. Been through a lot of people. Like, it's good that you're aware of it though. Like, you understand that when they try to reverse it on you, it's just, yeah, I understood it my whole life. I just didn't know the term. And now that I have the term, I feel like sharing it with people because it's like, whoa, this is a really good way to just talk about a very uh, reoccurring subject, something that has happened to many people. Yeah. Been through a lot of people trying to put you down this month. People haven't even seen in years. Been so confident ever since you left them years ago. Now you just. But it feels good to know I'm not alone. Aww. Yeah, I'm glad this helps you feel not alone. Very good to have kicked them out and everything from your journey, from your physical space. You deserve all the freedom and whatever you want for yourself. The song Doubt by Mary J. Blige is really good. Um, but please don't give up yet. We have to get to 2020. Thank you for staying present. Many people is leaving the earth plane. That is intense, and I promise I will not give up. And I hope the same for everyone here. Let's all keep going, everybody. How they're attached to their own reality and as a whole. Yeah, it's also like, especially with this specific situation, it's also jealousy. They are intimidated by who I am as a person, the things that I have as a person. They feel they don't have those things, or that they have to work hard just to barely get a smidget of what I get, and they think that's unfair. Hi, Alani. Welcome in. I'm here for maybe a few more minutes and I'm going to head out, but I am going to be going live tomorrow, which is why I was stopping by today to let you all know I'm going to be here tomorrow. Yes, Effie, very good. Do not give up. Ah, I hope so too. I'm assuming this is about the person that you set up those boundaries with, and if if someone can't respect your boundaries, then there's proof in it right then and there that there's, you know, I hope this is not like a gaslighting situation for you. I hope the person you're talking about is someone that really has good intentions for you and is a true friend. That's my hope for your situation. Because people who really understand will really understand. Um, yeah, yeah, someone is jealous of me. He's turning it on you? Okay, yeah, I don't know. I went 6 months of trying to hope that this one person would understand with me, and it just went further and further to realizing that they just did not care and just you're expecting everyone to be perfect. Yeah, see, that's this the person I'm talking about said the same things to me. Like, and they spun it around. They're like, "Oh, I'm the big bad villain. I'm the bad guy once again." And it's like, getting the silent treatment. Just cut off contact, is my opinion. But you do you, because sometimes these karmic cycles need to take more time and unfold different ways sometimes. All of you deserve the best, even if people have treated you harshly and taught you that you deserve mistreatment. Exactly. Exactly, Manya. Everyone in here deserves nothing but love. Aw, yes. Definitely. We all deserve love. Everyone. Are insecure and have self hate. Yep, exactly, Alani. I knew you'd understand. Yeah, I've been through it. It's like, it's so, ah. So we want to give them the benefit of the doubt that they can change and stop being basically a terrible person, and we're gonna continue being a good person, and then they'll continue saying that it's us being a hurtful person and all this stuff basically, and it's just like it's terrible. It's not okay what is happening to you. It's not okay what happened to me. And it's just like it's it's absolutely isolating. It feels like we're going insane. Like it's like I it makes me wish that there were like multiple people with me experiencing and like reading these messages I'm receiving to help back me up that I'm not crazy, but all most of the time I'm alone responding to or was responding to this person in the past of just like trying to actually see eye to eye and like learning like there is no eye to eye because they're just manipulating me and that's it. And I was like, wow, and it's like it's eye opening. It's like, oh, like I don't need this in my life at all. There's so many better people out there. Let me see. All you can do is block them, basically. Yes. Damage people, damage people. Yeah. It's all where mentally, spiritually, and physically, if possible. You've all already anchored Earth into higher vibrational reality. We just need you to get through the energy purging to then live and act according to your lovely and beautiful life purpose. Beautiful, Tanaka. Exactly. I feel like this is a purging time, the last part of the year and winter time, and I feel like this is setting up for an amazing 2020. It might not be the fastest year for everybody, 2020, but I think it's going to be fast for a lot of us. But of course, we'll have to wait and see what that actually means, right? Because this year felt slow, but when I look back on it, 2019 went rather fast. Honestly, this year went really quick for me. 2018 was a slow year for sure, but 2019 went really fast. Um, yeah, it's not okay. Exactly, Effie. It's really intense. Real. Oops. Where did the? I need to scroll back up. There we go. Ah, it's overwhelming. The volume is a little low today. Huh. It might be my voice. Hi, Chiwe. Let me try to plug in my headphones. Let me know if my headphone mic helps you guys with hearing me. It might be something in the air that's making like the volume lower, if that makes sense. How's this? Are you guys able to hear me better? Is it louder? Let me know. So let me see. Having past life revelations lately. Hey Varys, I was talking about you earlier. I mentioned that we were up all night. Seeing that we're actually supported spiritually too. And then I started talking about the gaslighting situation with my ex-roommate. Um, well, off topic. Having such intense dreams. I had a really good dream today. I had an intense dream about 4 days ago. I'm glad the sound is clear. Nice. But yeah, I had a dream today. I was talking to my friend, and he was talking to me about how he has a test tomorrow. And it's like, woo, let's see if I pass or fail. And I was like, wow, that's really last minute. Dang. How do you study for that? Yeah, it was a weird dream. Aww. Ongoing. Hi, Chiwe. I'm catching up on the comments. I'm really slow with catching up on comments. I'm glad this is better with the volume. Energy clearing going on through dreams, so it might be that. Yeah. Hi, Pam Bam. Hi. I'm so excited to hear. Oh, I received your email, by the way. I read it. I loved it. Thank you so much for the positive feedback. I think it's awesome that you're into boxing. I see that. Wow, like I would, yeah. You're a force to be reckoned with. I can tell. Welcome in. What happened with the gaslighting? If you want to rewind it and listen to what had been going on, Chiwe, basically, I'm dealing with I was dealing with a situation where someone was trying to hurt me in some way or put me down or play the victim in some way where they're telling me like I need to stop talking about them um, because they just thought like what's the point of that, and it's like to me the point is sharing the information with others helps people like Effie feel not alone when it comes to being gaslighted by people. This person didn't like that I mentioned that they're my ex-roommate. They're like, people will know who you're talking about, just don't. And I was like, it shouldn't matter what people think or what I think. And they're like, oh, I don't care what you think, but I care what others think, basically. And it's like, you don't care what I think, then especially I don't want to listen to you. Like I already don't want to listen to this person, but like that's even more incentive for me to be like, okay, then you don't care what I think. Like I'm definitely blocking you. And they kept trying to message me through other social media. I had to keep blocking them on different platforms. Yeah. Is your daughter a water sign or a Pisces? Ooh, it's been raining. I've been listening to a song called Rainy Day. It's a really good song. It's the dreams, agree with the clearing. Maybe not move now. I was getting hit. Whoa. Yeah, definitely focusing on your healing. I feel like that creates a for sure, like, usually when things come up like that, that helps me decide on what decision to make too. So yeah, take things slow, heal, and work through that. And then maybe if the moving feels right later, then yeah. Kung Fu and MMA. Yeah, boxing is fun. It's nice. It says, write about your stories. If people don't like it, they should have behaved better. Pretty much, yeah. It's like, exactly. I'm gonna share my stories, and it's like, if you don't want a karmic story told about you, do something different in the future for next time, for new people that you meet on your journey. It's like I've got lots of loved ones where I get to express how I felt. I'll share the way people have made me feel, where I got hurt or this or that. Family members is an example, and these people, I'm sure my family members must have heard me talk about them, not in the most positive light on this channel, and they don't yell at me or be like, could you not tell people things about me that aren't true? Thanks. Which is something I heard from this gaslighter person that I'm talking about. Uh, my family has not done that, they just respect that I have my perspective and that what happened to me happened to me. The voice, yeah, I do that voice. Yeah. A lot of people in my life do that voice too. We all just kind of do it. Oh, she's a Libra. Nice. Aww, all I want for Christmas is oh my heart. And then I'm gonna be honest, I'm really, really, really missing my twin flame or the person who I feel that kind of connection with. I'm very much vulnerable and emotional and just like I just I feel absolutely crazy still, where it's like it'd be absolutely nuts for that to work out and to hear from him and stuff. But especially around Christmas time, especially that song, Tanaka, I think of him, and it's like I just want to cry. And no, I don't want to cry. I just want to come together. Honestly, it's so hard. Yeah, I know, Effie. If it helps, I do plan to travel the world, so I would love to know where you're all at and to travel and to visit everybody and like set up places where people can meet me in a public setting so we're all comfortable, like a place and there will be food there and like music and I'll bring my tarot cards obviously and everyone comes on in like a retreat thing. Um, I would love to do that. Totally your life, the voice. I love the voice. You do it too, man. You're like, yes, yes. I caught. If any of you know Mystic Moon, Angela, there was a time she did it on her channel. I don't know if she was trying to do the voice, but it sounded like it, and I laughed so much. It was back in 2018 or early 2019, and it was so funny. I loved it. I was like, yes, the voice. Aww. Everything is going to get so much better. Yes. I love your affirmations, Tanaka. Aww. Okay, I'm trying to expect the best of the best. It's hard when it comes to expectation in people because it's like I don't expect anyone to do anything, but then I have a feeling, and that's how I feel with the twin flame journey. Like, I don't want to pressure or have to count on him coming back into my life in some way or hearing from him. I don't know. It's just like that is like, it is a hope and wish and expectation, but it's like not on purpose. I'm not expecting it on purpose. I just like, when you lose someone or lose something, it's like, like sometimes I expect my grandma to just walk through the door and be like, surprise, I'm alive. Like that kind of expectation. One where it's like, it's not really my expectation. If I were to really just assume off of just expectation alone, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm crazy. I'm never hearing from this guy again. That's that. But when it comes to my heart doesn't listen to my logic about that. My heart just like has this feeling of like, I don't know, that he's gonna return someday. But the choice of that is completely up to him. Wow, 20 years. Hold on, let me catch up on the comments. Oops. Yeah, meetups would be good. That's okay, Tanaka. I don't know what you're sorry about. I forgot what we were talking about. Yes, and yeah, and everyone can bring tarot, and everyone can set up for the retreat. Oh my gosh, that'd be so fun. Europe, Portugal, nice. Portugal will have to be somewhere on my visiting list, my bucket list. Canada, I'm close by to Canada, so that might be one of the more recent places I can go to. I'm trying to go to Japan. Pull up to Canada, Vancouver, North. Oh wow, Campbell River. Mm, only know and see each other on the ethereal world. I miss him a lot. Want to sleep to see him in my dream. Aww, that's really sad. For me, I'll dream, and then I'll dream that like me and like this person, like my twin flame, that we're talking or something, or just one way or another, we're kind of together in the dream. And in the dream, sometimes it'll be like, hey, I've been trying to reach you. You haven't been answering my calls, and I'll be like, what? Like, what do you mean? Like, you haven't been answering my calls. Like, what are you talking about? And then I'll wake, and then we'll be together in the dream, one way or another, like hanging out or talking or something. And then I'll wake up and I'll be like, damn it, because it was a dream. I was like, it was just a dream. Wow. I've just been staying awake a lot lately. Like the dream world, I don't know. I dream all the time. I do love the dream world. I love it. I do. But I don't know. Doesn't it kind of make us. Sometimes it just makes me sadder. Hi, Jello-y. I saw your comment recently. I forgot exactly what it said, but now I kind of want to go back and look for it. Let me see. It was very recently too. Yeah, about inner work. I've been doing inner work as well. Very good doing the inner work, by the way. I'm proud of you. It's hard to do the inner work, and it's inevitable to do the inner work. It's a healthy way to treat the situation. Do travels and trips all together. Yes, exactly. Yes, you can say a bad word. I think. I don't know. It'll depend on what you say, I guess. Like, damn. I cuss from time to time, you know. I think of different words a lot of the time to say, but there are moments where I'm just like, fuck. And you know, we just say something. Dreams are interesting. Aww. And that's really cute that it reminds you of your little brother. I like how just everything is like cute. Yeah, to each their own. You definitely don't have to swear. Like, I think that's also a good thing. It means you're a lot more mindful of the words you say anyways, which is really good. I feel like sometimes I need to be more mindful, but I'm pretty mindful as is, so I just kind of accept where I'm at and just kind of, yeah, some harsh words. Okay, I do see your comment, Tanaka. I'm gonna leave it on hide just because that's one of the words that are hard for me to hear. Like, it's got a really negative connotation to it, but it also, like, people say it in a positive way, so I get what you're saying. Oh, I did? Is it Jello-y? Is that how I said it earlier? I'm also glad for everyone doing inner works. Shucks is your swear word. Aw, that's so cute. Aw. I have a friend that will be like, that was like, that situation made me feel like SHIT. Like, he'll spell the word because he doesn't want to say the word. So it's kind of cute. You swear a lot. It's okay, Manuel. Like, to each their own, and I think, yeah, being mindful of the environment we're in and who we're around and stuff, and we're all just kind of learning and stuff. Part of the language. Always tell your students that they can swear in English, but it has to be correct grammatically and with the right stress. It's okay to let it out. Used to. Oh yeah, no, I didn't feel like you've never like. I'm sure everyone has at some point or another. Yeah, when I was younger, at some point, there was a time that I would kind of like swear almost as much as I could for some reason. It was for like a day, or like it may have been longer than a day, but it was just kind of like a moment in time. Aw, I don't have any Christmas plans, Tanaka. So we'll see what happens. Oh, actually, like a soulmate friend of mine, he invited me to Christmas actually with his family, and I was like, yeah, I'll go to that. So if that ends up actually happening, I think I'll go to that. So that might be my Christmas plans. But if not, I have no plans. So I'll just be here. I might go live. I don't know. I might. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. Yeah, acceptance is good. And yeah, especially when never mind. I was gonna share some pretty personal details, but I'm just not going to. It's too scared to say stupid. Aw. Family gatherings, pretty much. Nice. Salad dance era music right now, all night. Two. Just gonna watch Christmas movies with your brother on. Aww. And cookies. Aww. That's so sweet, Manya. Not too sure what you're doing either, Effie. Yeah, I was gonna try and go to a family thing, but I just decided like I need more healing when it comes to my family, and so they respect that. So I told my my oldest sibling like, yeah, I I don't think I'm coming this year. I thought I could, and I'm not sure. And then a little bit recently, I was like, maybe I should still go. And then I think I'm leaning towards I really probably just shouldn't. Like, there's too much healing I still need to work through. It's yeah, it's too dysfunctional how I feel for myself. Like I don't function. My whole family seems to function fine, but I don't. Aww. 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 Happy early birthday. Wow, my nephew, I think he turned, I thought he turned like 8, but I think he actually turned 11. But I remember when he was turning 8, to go to family, eat, and say, I gotta go fast. Mm, yeah, it's like, we do wish the best for family, but sometimes it's just like, the whole point of holidays is to be around people that you feel totally accepted and loved and stuff. And I just know that's more like soul family for me. And if my soul family is busy with stuff, then I would rather be alone. I would rather just spend holidays sad and alone than dysfunctional, feeling sad and alone, surrounded by family. And that energy changed more. Now I've started feeling better and better around family, and I realize that the wounds and the hurting still, there's something in me that continuously feels hurt in some form or feels like I can't trust this situation, even though everyone has grown so much. So now at this point, it's just trauma, and the trauma, one way to treat it is to just stop going back. A lot of times they're like, well, maybe therapy. And I'm like, therapy's not going to get me to, the therapy would just tell me to not come to these events, basically. If we're being really honest, being really, really real, most likely the advice would be telling me how to learn to say no to these events. And so I was kind of like, yeah, I feel like I'm okay. And it can be difficult to function how humans usually do. It's all a learning experience. times. Hope you all have fun. Aw, thanks, Manya. I think I will. I was worried about Thanksgiving because I was like, I'm just gonna be alone, or I don't know where I'll be. I was hoping that maybe somehow I would have someone to spend Thanksgiving with, and my friends, Christine and Jordan, invited me, and it was such a good time, and I got to spend Thanksgiving with them, and it was an absolute miracle. It was such a great time. It was amazing. So maybe something like that's happening for my Christmas because I did get invited a few nights ago by like another soul family person. Um, yeah, his name is Daniel. He's a complete sweetheart. Yeah, he's great. So hopefully I can spend Christmas with him or someone or something. That would be nice. Yeah, that I really really feel good going to. Don't want to go to school. Yeah, I feel you on that, Tanaka. I'm so glad I don't go to school anymore. Don't align with the traditional school system. Homeschool doesn't seem to help my friend who has depression. Yeah, it's sometimes it helps people, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's just people need a different therapist. I I'm hoping the best for your friend. Depression is what I think about depression is that it doesn't need fixing, it just needs a voice, and I need to listen and pay attention to it. Not listen in terms of spiral, but like step away, be the adult, and realize my depression is a child, and there's an inner child within me hurting, and I need to step up as the adult and be like, what's happening with my inner child? I'm going into my inner child right now, and it's like like cowering in like curled up, and I'm just like reaching out and like shining a light in and just kind of like my inner child is like feeling like really safe right now and feeling like surrounded by friends right now because of you guys, it's like, and me, and I'm like extending my arm to my inner child, and I'm just like, yeah, it's okay, like come hang out with us, let's have fun, like you're wanted, you're appreciated, we love you, and I can feel my inner child is just like kind of crying and is like asking like, really, like, are you sure, like very skeptical. I'm a skeptical person. My inner child is one of the most skeptical people I know. Untrusting, hurt, wounded, and has been constantly hurt. I've been constantly hurt, and so I've experienced that in the present moment or recently with the gaslighting thing. Okay, I'm gonna go back and catch up on your guys' comments. If she lived close to me, we'd have a ball. Aww, I would love that. Don't worry, guys. I have some close friends here. Um, I do see all of us being able to come together, or in groups getting to come together, or the stuff like that. Just honestly, where we can all meet up, where we all have the ability to travel and go wherever we want and stuff. Obligated and miserable every time I think of going out of school. Yeah, I know that feeling. Are you in college or are you in high school, Tanaka? Doesn't necessarily work for everyone. Yeah. Telling them about the law of attraction, how positivity could work. Sometimes people are not ready for the spiritual world. Yeah. Yeah, the best we can do is just trust they're going to be okay, and we just wish the best. And if they ever need us, that we can be here. If it's a good thing for both people, and stuff. Aw, thanks, Tara. Depression is a child. That is so powerful. Aw. Have a laugh, too. It changes everything. Yeah. Laughter is a really good medicine. No longer willing to give myself into things I don't want to. I'll always follow my heart. Good. Okay. Easy to deal with depression. Positivity and law of attraction are hard for people with depression. Yeah. Depression is like a challenge. And for me, what has helped me has been accepting that like maybe my depression is not a sign that something's wrong. I mean, it is obviously, but it's a sign that I'm right that something is wrong. So I'm right to feel that there's something wrong. I'm right to feel that I'm depressed about something. And knowing that and validating that and just honoring those emotions, it's painful. It doesn't make the depression go away, but I get through it and I realize what's happening, and it becomes the most beautiful blessing eventually of like, oh, that's what this depression is. It's, again, I like to associate it with my inner child, because it's like recognizing it's a wound of some sort, a hurt of some sort that we're not doing enough, or that we're not going to receive because we don't deserve it, that we were going to be punished like a child type of thing. There are certain days, yeah. Literally ran and escaped school. I'll be at therapy. Dog bit your leg that day. Wow. It's more than just, yeah, happy this way. I feel you, Tanaka. It's important to talk to our inner child. No longer willing, yeah, I read that one. Trauma, yeah. Ninth, oh, you got 4 years. I see. I see. Well, whatever happens, whatever you choose to do, you got this. And trust me, I have no idea how I went through all 12 years or whatever. I don't know how I made it even to my senior year, but I did. And yeah, I don't know. There were friends and stuff that I met. It's like it's now part of my journey, so I'm glad it's done with. Would I reverse time and go back? No, never. Would I tell people, oh, it's worth it. You've got to graduate. You've got to finish school. You've got to do that. Like, it's so worth the pain. It's like, nope, I wouldn't. Nope. But going back in time and getting back stuck in it, I would probably still go through it. I would probably still have gotten through it and graduated. So, yeah, just kind of gauge, knowing that you don't want to be a part of it. Like, sometimes knowing, like, once you're done with it, you're done with it. So it'll just vary. Some people just choose to leave, and it's just like, yep. I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, how has graduating high school served me? And it just gives me a diploma, I guess. And, like, I guess that does something. It's weird. Like, part of me thinks, like, it was important. Another part of me feels like, what exactly did it accomplish? But yeah, I think I'm going to give the advice that my sisters gave, which is like, if you can get through it, then like you may as well, because the journey is going to be a slow journey. It's a part of the journey for some reason. and since things are going to take time like that, it's going to be a while before like you can move out of your parents, for example. If you stop going to school now, you still will live at home for the next several years, you know? So, yeah, like, yeah. But yeah, I didn't go to school most of the time. I don't know how I graduated, but I did, somehow. Proved a family member wrong about that. Just had deja vu. Whoa, man, yeah, I believe you on that. Whenever you have deja vu, it's pretty specific. It's like, whoa. Let me see. Nope. I was wondering if I got a message from a friend, because I have a couple friends that I think we're going to be playing League of Legends later. So I'm just kind of waiting on that. Antidepressant, since you can remember, just in last year. Man, yeah, everything is pretty much divinely orchestrated. It's about remembering that it is. Yeah, my younger brother says that he benefits from like antidepressants or something, or like anxiety medication or something. Yeah, no shame in taking medication. Tara, you too. You're like, don't know how, but I did it. Yep. Service. I don't go to courses. Yeah, school. Yeah. Patience is a virtue. Yeah. Are wearing ballerina dresses if you get bored. I feel like it's more like school can really feel like torture at a lot of places because it just was. It did not care at all about my hardships. Literally, with a concussion, a bruised face, like beat up body, and like being kicked out of my house. I go to school and everyone's like, "Oh, there's Son! Ha ha! Son showed up for once! Ha 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 ha! Oh my gosh, this is so funny! This is school!" And it's like, "Oh my god, I just got out of a fight. I have a killer headache. I don't know what 5 plus 2 is. I just want to cry, and none of you care." And it's like it was just like that for like all years of school. And it's like, why would anyone want to go there? So school was really annoying about that, about the not actually caring about its students. Where's the sign in the back from? This? Oops. One Piece. It's from One Piece. One Piece. I actually have a volume with me. Ta-da! This is where it's from. Oh my gosh, just so good. One Piece is just so good. Yes. Now I'm just like, woo! Such a good moment. Okay. I'll put the book down. People used to do that to you too, switch schools, and now you're so happy. Oh, it's okay, man. Yeah, it was like 5 years ago. So it's over with, and yeah. And I handled it the way I always do, which is through love and just like respect for myself. School and society, part of the earth roll. We ourselves created it to play on it. No regrets because that you learned how to survive, and without it, you wouldn't be here. Yeah. Stupid system. Yeah, honestly. All they care about is attendance. I know. And presentation. Yeah. Turning your work in on time, being a worker. Just told them my daughter's mental health is more important. Very good. Yes. Effie, like, you're the true MVP. That's wonderful. You're an amazing person and an amazing mom. Now, and now you're here around people who care about you. Exactly. That's how I see it. I'm like, yeah, that part was but here we are. It's like I got through it somehow. It's incredible. It's like, wow, we can get through anything. We really can. Some people will call themselves teachers because of this and other stuff. Yeah, I know the feeling, Shui. I was more of a teacher than many teachers in my school. I was actually like, I was never a TA, a teacher assistant or anything. I just walked around class teaching the subject that the teacher was supposed to be teaching. And sometimes it was just because I loved doing that. It wasn't, it wasn't shade on the teacher. It was, but like looking back, I now see like, oh yeah, the teacher should already be able to do whatever it is that I'm doing. But I would get in trouble for teaching. I would get in trouble for walking around. They're like, oh hey, you're supposed to be sitting in your seat. And it's like, they have a question about this algebra problem and I know the answer and you're not getting to them or helping them figure it out. It's like, so I would get yelled at sometimes, or like not yelled at necessarily, but just kind of like, hey, you need to sit down. They're so good at charming bosses. Oh my gosh, yeah, they're so like the people who are teachers like that, they're like from school. They're like the high school popular kids themselves or whatever. Or they're still in the whole gossip and drama, and they're like they will talk about their students, like let's say there's a student Susan and Becky, like, did you hear what Susan and Becky did the other day? And it's like, these are children you're talking about. How are you gossiping and talking drama about students, your own students that are kids? Like, how? If I can, you all can. One Piece, yeah. Yeah, it's so good. It's really long, Joey, but you should watch it or read it. Hi, Dionk. Hello. Welcome in. I might be heading out pretty soon. I had to move 3 times in one school year. Parents were going through a divorce. School was so tough in all aspects. Went to a highly competitive technology high school. Oh man. Thank everyone and everything for playing their role for the only and single purpose for me to reach my own self-development. My daughter suffered from her dad for her own well-being and had a hard time. The voice. Counseling didn't help her. Dramas too. Loads of gossip. Trying to figure who's more healthy to hang out with because of that. Yeah. I was taking the teacher route when I was going into college, and eventually it just all kind of clicked with me to just not do that for myself. Just like my journey. Because, yeah, I kind of just thought about like, who would my coworkers be? Very toxic. Just fake friends. Yeah, I'm sorry, Dionk and everybody. Just that just this whole thing. Like, as much as it's, I guess Tanaka brings up, as much as it's for like our growth and stuff, we really just deserve being treated right the first time. Mm. How old is your daughter, Effie? Yeah, good thing is school is not forever. Exactly. Exactly. We can get through it. If you're gonna watch drama, you better watch a Netflix drama. Any tips for manifestation? A tip I have is know that anything you really want to manifest, you simply just do deserve it. I know. Yeah, I'll allow that comment. I think that's okay. If I know my high school life was going to be shitty, I swear I would be homeschooled. Write down your desires in a present tense form for manifestation. Yeah, these are good ones. Oh, she's 16. Aww. Of course, we both know, like, she'll find her people where she fits in. Her soul family is out there. She'll meet them. Yeah. And I'm kind of, oh, gotcha. Yeah. Meditating, getting grounded in the present moment, and knowing you're okay and that your manifestations are happening will help. Um, Knowing that your manifestation, regardless of attaching it to something, is going to happen, it does help, but there's some challenges there because, for example, I like want to manifest love, and so I do manifest love. It doesn't change the fact that we have attachments to specific people. So I sort of separate those two different things. I separate things that I want with people from manifestations. Like, for example, if I meet someone who's like a friend and I'm like, ooh, I hope we can become closer friends, I don't try to manifest that because they're a person and I just hope that we become better friends. But at the same time, I'll be I will be manifesting good friendship, and I don't associate the two together. So I have a twin flame journey. I do manifest romance and true love and coming into union with like a commitment, but I don't associate that with my twin flame because I see those as separate things. Because as much as I feel so much about my twin flame, I hope to hear from him. I hope for communication. I hope we can come together in some form. I hope we can have more time together in this lifetime. And then, should those things happen, then the alignment of that being like the manifestation that I'm trying to manifest, then like surprise, surprise, it turns out to be that manifestation. But me personally, I genuinely do not associate the two together, which sounds kind of hard to believe. Sounds like, how do I do that? I don't know. I just do. I think it's like a Pisces thing. I feel like a lot of Pisces people kind of are good at that. For your high school experience right now, just know that you are loved and supported. Ah, it sounds like you're having a pretty good experience. Yeah, there's definitely people who have a good school experience, and I'm really happy for those experiences. I feel like people should have those experiences for sure. In fact, I was on the winning quote unquote side of school, because I could ace any test. I could do any class. I it just grinded my gears so much to see a lot of people failing because they weren't good enough, and yet I was a genius. I hated the evaluating system that I would get put on a pedestal and other students would get put down. I hate competition. It's one of my biggest pet peeves, actually. Just know that you. And if I went there, I'd give you a huge hug right now. Know you want. Know what you want and do it. She, yeah, Libra. Yeah, I feel like she's got Pisces in her or some sort of water, or like her Chiron or something is in like Scorpio or something. I think it's pretty important, especially if you're in high school. Yes. You're welcome, Jelly. Learning how to use the law of attraction. Yeah, it's an interesting intuitive thing of like knowledge, and then realizing it's knowledge we already have at the same time of like, oh yeah, it's like know our self-worth and learning about what is going on here and how are we here and the whole spiritual journey. We are beautiful people. Aww. I'm glad that you're fulfilled. I am fulfilled as well. There's, stuff to heal through, but yes. So long to understand twin flames, soulmates. Yeah, it's not for everyone. Most of my family does not understand the twin flame journey. I'm not quite sure. They like, and it's like, they want me to be happy. They're just very scared, or not scared, but they're very worried for me of like, they're like, like you need to stop thinking about this person. You're focusing on this person too much. And it's like, yeah, they just, truly, they do not understand because they have not been through it. Pretty much anyone who's been through it knows that telling someone to just not think about their twin flame anymore, it's pretty impossible. It's quite literally impossible. And it goes a little bit beyond just a quick, oh, you just need to move on type of thing. It's a very contradicting, illogical connection that only the person who goes through it is going to know what's going on. And it's similar to gaslighting. I was talking about gaslighting earlier, about how the whole point of gaslighting is to get you to doubt yourself, and it's like you shouldn't. Twin flame journey is kind of like that. The whole world is going to accidentally or on purpose gaslight your connection, is what a lot of people who go through a twin flame journey experience. And you yourself, without people doing that, will wonder. It's the anti-gaslight experience, because in what you experience in your day-to-day, every sign, every synchronicity shows you the opposite of a gaslight. It shows you you are so right about what you're feeling about this connection. It's weird. Twin flame, soulmate connections, they do that, where you're like, everything feels right, everything's falling into place, there's just good intentions from this person. It's just very specific soul connections. and we all deserve it. It's not about like nobody has that. It's like I think my sister has a very strong soul connection with her partner, her husband, but just doesn't have a label on it. Doesn't have like this person that we were meant to, or at least from the way we talked in the past, you know. I'll try to not. I don't really have specific personal details really, but basically it's like the point of me saying it's not for everyone is just like it's just totally okay if it's not your mindset, or if it's like you're more so just looking for people who treat you like a soulmate or twin flame, but like you just like don't have that label to it, you know, whatever it is. But then also like if you want those connections, you definitely have those connections. We all do. We're literally all one. It's just like what do you want? And then that's what you have. What you want is what you have. What you don't want is what you don't have to have. You don't have to have it then. I don't want toxicity, so I don't have to have it. I do want a twin flame connection, so it seems I have it. I didn't know the words twin flame just my whole life. I wanted a best friend, basically. And what I meant by best friend, like internally, was quite specific. And it turned out it was not unrealistic. It wasn't too high of an expectation that I wanted to meet someone who could be at the same kind of wavelength as me, where I just feel like this is me, and like, and I feel like, I don't know, it's hard to like explain because it's it's like craziness. Aww, thanks, Mania. I do have quite a pure heart, not gonna lie. Yeah, when teachers pick favorites, like what is up with that? Just teachers as a concept sometimes. But then like I've had amazing teachers. Like also Chiwe is a teacher. My teacher in the past, Miss Lumpkin, is by far the best teacher I have had ever. But I've had many like that. But like yeah, Miss Lumpkin, I love you so much. You are such a sweetheart. She is the best. I hope to go back and visit her someday actually. Yeah. Yeah, I like to withdraw from competitions. But yeah, I love video games. I do love League of Legends. Oh, speaking of the league, I might go on there in a little bit. Traction this whole time. And yet some people aren't aware of it. Yeah. Don't need approval from people who use control. Yeah. To feel, yep. That's the sad truth. They use control and toxicity to feel good about themselves. Or to try to. Ah, yeah. Reading your message, Johan. Okay, I am going to head out, everybody. So I'm going to catch up to your comments now. Find assurance from being able to control and hurt people. Makes them think they're powerful. Yeah. As a blue flame? Sure. I think so. I think there's such thing as anything. I think twin... Salome! Right when I'm about to head out. Hi, Salome. But yeah, I think like there's such thing as whatever blue flame means to you. Like twin flame, those are just words that were created by people and just put a label on it. So there must be some feeling that you get about what blue flame means. So I think it exists. Whatever it is you're talking about, Tanaka. Love about our journey. Yeah. Is someone on here wearing a gray sweater? I am. It's the ones who have been hurt the most. Yeah. Maybe. But hi, Salome. How are you doing? Does that count? Good night, Pam. Good night, Pam Bam. Have a great week, too. And remaining weekend. Thanks for hanging out. And thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. And I'm wishing you well with your hip replacement. I was mindful to how they're treating us. Yeah, the thing is, at the end of the day, Johan and everybody, as much as people aren't mindful, I've been through so much stuff and I managed to still be a good person. They have the choice. There are people who just choose to ignore that they're toxic or abusive. They know that what they're doing, and they say that they don't know what they're doing, but they do know what they're doing. Like, they're, at the end of the day, everyone's got the choice. Like, and people will be like, well, the world's like this, or, oh, hey, well, there's this going on. Or I had someone bullying me or harassing me on League the other day, and I was like, this is not okay. And they're like, well, I planted a tree yesterday. What did you do? And I just said, like, I've been a good person this whole time. And then they just said more really toxic things. And it was like, yeah, it just kind of like, yeah, I just realized at the end of the day, people have a choice. Everyone's been through stuff. So, yes, they all have a reason for what happened to them, you know? Oh, I'm not worried about that person. I just mean, like, you know, like, people say, like, everyone's got their own stuff. This is what I would say. Like, people are going through their own thing, or they're just not as mindful, they're not as aware, you know, like, they're at this part of their journey where they're hurting, so they're hurting others. It's not okay. It's just not okay. It just isn't. And it's like, and it isn't okay what happened to them, obviously, but they have the ability to, and it's like, truthfully, at the same time, people sometimes just don't have the tools, you know? But what I've learned is, like, how did I have the tools, you know? It's the person, it's the choice. It's you on your journey that has the choice. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you got to catch me in the last minute, Salome. Nice. What crystals did you get? Good night, Tanaka. I love you too. They can become aware of it themselves. You don't need to tell them. Yeah, I know. I muted them like 2 minutes after that. But regardless of that, Johan, it's like, all of you should be fine. I don't have to spread support and love, right? I don't have to do that. I just do. So I just do what I want. And that also includes that if someone's giving me a hard time or they're doing something that's absolutely not okay, I'm going to call them out on it. I'm going to point them out. I'm going to point it out to them and be like, yeah, that's not okay. And then I'll notice where they go next with it. And I was like, oh, wow, like, they're really not moving forward with that. They, like, really don't want to listen to this, and they just want to hurt me. And I'm like, okay. Like, all right. I accepted it, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to... It was actually, like, the whole team, a bunch of the teammates on the game. It was weird, because I tried playing alone without my friends, so I got partnered up with strangers online, and just a bunch of them were all, like, targeting me. So I was like, hey, I'm just going to mute this whole team and just wait for this match to be over with. And I was like, I'm done for the night. And then I logged off. And then I got back on and I played with friends, and it was so much better. More rose quartz. Aw, I love it when they're shaped like a heart. Amethyst bracelet and a selenite necklace fused with amethyst. Nice. I've been drawn towards amethyst a lot lately. Okay, I will be back live tomorrow. I'm going to be doing some readings, so if anyone wants readings tomorrow, I'll be there and we'll be hanging out. So I'm officially going to go. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me. It was really good to catch up with you all. I'm glad this was a place where we could all talk. And I'm glad I got to talk about my stuff. Some stuff I was experiencing. Just some random things. But yeah. Good night, Salome. See you tomorrow. I will be on here maybe around the same time I'm on here right now. So we'll see. All right. Bye, Johan. Bye, Salome. Bye, Chiwei. And bye, Margaret, and bye, Manya and Jelloey. I'm just guessing who might still be here. Good night. All right, I'm going to go now. Bye, everybody.